My beloved child, before you do anything else, don't skip this moment. Stay with me until the very end because something huge is waiting for you, and every word you are about to hear has been placed here for a reason. Somewhere, while the world was asleep and silence covered every street, every home, and every heart, someone experienced a dream that felt more real than reality itself. It was not an ordinary dream that fades before sunrise. It was not a random collection of memories. It carried emotion so deep that even after waking up, that person could not stop thinking about what they had seen. They tried to continue with their day, but the dream followed them like a quiet whisper that refused to disappear. Every conversation reminded them of it. Every quiet moment brought it back. They kept asking themselves the same question again and again. Why did I see that person? Why did that face feel so familiar? Why did this dream feel different from every other dream I have ever had? Don't skip, because what comes next may completely change the way you look at this story. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. In that dream there was a place unlike anywhere they had ever visited before. It was peaceful, filled with warmth, and surrounded by a light that seemed impossible to describe. Nothing felt rushed. Nothing felt confusing. It was as if time itself had slowed down to reveal something important. As they walked through that beautiful place, they noticed someone standing in the distance. At first, the face was difficult to recognize, but with every step it became clearer. The closer they came, the stronger the feeling became. Their heart began to race, not because of fear, but because of an overwhelming sense of familiarity. It felt as though they had been searching for that moment without even knowing it. Then the impossible happened. They looked directly into your eyes. They did not speak immediately. They simply smiled, and in that single smile they felt peace they had not experienced in a very long time. They woke up before hearing every answer they were hoping for, but the feeling remained stronger than ever. Since that morning, something has quietly changed inside them. They cannot explain why your presence continues to return to their thoughts. They cannot explain why your image keeps appearing when they least expect it. They cannot explain why ordinary moments suddenly remind them of someone they saw only in a dream. Don't skip now. The biggest part has not arrived yet. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. The dream did not leave them with fear. It left them with curiosity. It left them with hope. It left them wondering whether that meeting was simply imagination or whether life sometimes reveals important connections before they happen in reality. Every time they remember the dream, they feel the same calm, the same comfort, and the same desire to understand who that person truly is. Perhaps they have already crossed paths with you. Perhaps they have only heard about you. Or perhaps your paths have not yet fully connected. Whatever the answer may be, the dream has become unforgettable. They carry it with them every single day, quietly wondering if one unexpected moment will finally reveal why they saw you there. So don't skip. Stay till the end of this journey, because this is only the beginning, and something even greater is still waiting to unfold. A quiet question has been echoing ever since that unforgettable dream ended, and the answer may be closer than anyone expects. Don't skip this moment. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. The person who saw you in that meaningful dream tried to convince themselves it was only imagination, but every passing hour proved otherwise. They continued remembering details that should have disappeared after waking up. The sound of your voice, the calm expression on your face, the feeling of peace that surrounded you, and the powerful sense that your meeting was meant to happen all remained perfectly clear. Most dreams slowly fade, but this one only became stronger. That is what made it different. That is what made it unforgettable. The most surprising part had not even happened yet. As the day continued, small moments began reminding them of the dream. A familiar melody, a passing conversation, an unexpected smile from a stranger, and even a quiet moment alone seemed to awaken the same feeling again. It was as if life itself was gently repeating the message they had received while sleeping. They began wondering if someone they had never truly noticed before was about to become very important in their story. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and every new detail is leading toward an answer that may surprise you. Then another realization quietly entered their heart. They remembered that in the dream, they never felt confused while looking at you. Instead, they felt understood without speaking a single word. That feeling stayed with them longer than anything else. They could not explain why your presence felt so comforting. They could not explain why they woke up smiling instead of questioning everything. They simply knew that the dream had left behind a lasting impression that refused to disappear. Since that moment, they have been paying closer attention to every unexpected coincidence, wondering if each one is bringing them one step closer to discovering who you truly are. Don't skip now because the biggest revelation is still ahead. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. Imagine carrying one memory that feels brighter every single day instead of becoming weaker. That is exactly what happened. Every sunrise reminded them of the dream. Every quiet evening made them reflect on it once again. Instead of forgetting your face, they remembered even more about it. Instead of moving on, their curiosity became stronger. They found themselves asking questions they had never asked before. Why did this dream feel so peaceful? Why did it seem so real? Why did it leave behind hope instead of uncertainty? What makes this story extraordinary is not only the dream itself but the emotions that followed it. Real change often begins with a single unforgettable moment, and for them, that moment arrived while the world was asleep. Ever since then, they have carried an invisible expectation that one day they will recognize the person from that dream. They believe that when the right moment arrives, everything they felt will suddenly make perfect sense. Until then, they continue remembering every small detail, convinced that nothing about that experience was ordinary. If this story has captured your attention, take one quiet moment to share it with someone who enjoys meaningful stories like this, and if you want to continue discovering every chapter of this journey together, remember to subscribe so you never miss what comes next. But don't leave yet. Don't skip. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter reveals the detail they almost forgot. A single moment from the dream that may explain why your face remained in their heart long after they opened their eyes. Just when it seemed that every detail of the dream had already been remembered, one hidden moment suddenly returned with perfect clarity. Don't skip. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. The person realized there had been one unforgettable scene they had completely overlooked. In the dream, before you quietly walked away, you turned around for one final glance. It lasted only a moment, yet that single look carried more meaning than an entire conversation. There were no spoken promises, no dramatic events, and no loud signs. There was only a feeling so genuine that it stayed in their heart long after the dream had ended. That single memory changed everything. From that day forward, they stopped wondering whether the dream was important. Instead, they began asking why it had happened now. They felt as though life was gently preparing them for a meeting they had not expected. Every morning they remembered your face a little more clearly. Every evening they found themselves reflecting on the same peaceful feeling. It was unlike anything they had experienced before. The dream had become a quiet reminder that some moments are remembered because they are meant to leave a lasting impression. Don't skip now. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. The most remarkable part is that they never felt uncertainty while thinking about you. Instead, they felt a calm confidence that one day the meaning behind the dream would become clear. That confidence surprised them because they usually questioned everything. Yet this time, something inside them simply believed the experience mattered. It was not based on logic. It was based on the unforgettable feeling that remained after they opened their eyes. As the days continued, they noticed something unexpected. Whenever they thought about the dream, they also felt inspired to become a kinder, more patient, and more hopeful person. It was as though the dream had quietly encouraged them to see the world differently. They smiled more often. They appreciated simple moments more deeply. They began believing that meaningful connections can appear when least expected. Every small coincidence felt like another gentle reminder that extraordinary stories often begin with ordinary days. Don't skip. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. Imagine remembering a dream so vividly that it changes the way you look at every new day. That is exactly what happened. Instead of forgetting, they became more aware. Instead of dismissing the experience, they treasured it. Every quiet moment became an opportunity to reflect on the person they had seen. Every unexpected encounter made them wonder if today would finally reveal the answer they had been searching for since that unforgettable night. Then another realization appeared. They remembered that throughout the dream, they never felt rushed. Everything unfolded at the perfect pace, almost as though every second had been carefully arranged. That peaceful rhythm remained with them after waking. It reminded them that meaningful moments do not need to be hurried. They arrive at exactly the right time, often when they are least expected, and when they do, they leave behind memories that last far longer than anyone could imagine. Don't skip now because the story is reaching an even greater turning point. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. The next part reveals the one detail they almost ignored. A quiet clue hidden inside the dream that may explain why your presence continued shining brighter with every passing day instead of slowly fading away. There was one final detail hidden inside the dream that remained unnoticed until everything else became quiet. Don't skip. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. The person suddenly remembered that before the dream came to an end, they were not searching for you anymore. Somehow, they already knew exactly where you were. That feeling of certainty became the greatest mystery of all. They had never experienced a dream that replaced questions with confidence. It felt as though the dream was quietly saying that some meaningful connections do not need to be chased because they reveal themselves at the perfect moment. As that memory returned, everything else began making more sense. The peaceful place, the warm light, your unforgettable smile, and the calm feeling that surrounded every moment all seemed connected. Nothing appeared random anymore. Every detail felt like a piece of a larger story that was slowly coming together. Instead of wondering whether the dream mattered, they began wondering why they had been chosen to remember it so clearly while every other dream had faded away. That question stayed with them throughout the day and into every quiet evening that followed. Don't skip now because the most surprising realization is still ahead. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. The dream did not simply leave behind a memory. It created expectation. Every time they met someone new, they quietly wondered if they would recognize the same peaceful feeling they experienced that night. Every unexpected conversation made them pause for just a moment. Every ordinary day carried the possibility that something extraordinary might happen without warning. They discovered that hope can quietly transform the way a person sees the world, and that single dream had filled their heart with exactly that. Then another forgotten detail returned. In the dream, there were no clocks, no rushing, and no pressure. Everything unfolded naturally, almost as though time itself had stepped aside. That peaceful rhythm stayed with them after waking. It reminded them that meaningful moments arrive when they are ready, not when people try to force them. Since then, they have become more patient, more observant, and more grateful for small moments that once seemed ordinary. The dream changed not only what they remembered but also how they viewed each new day. Don't skip. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. Imagine carrying one unforgettable memory that quietly encourages you every morning. That is exactly what happened. Whenever they remembered your face, they also remembered the calm they felt in your presence. They realized that the strongest memories are not always the loudest ones. Sometimes they are the quiet moments that continue shining long after everything else has faded. That realization became impossible to ignore. If this journey has made you curious about what comes next, share this story with someone who enjoys meaningful mysteries, and subscribe so you can continue every chapter without missing the next revelation. The biggest piece of the story has not been revealed yet. Don't skip these final moments. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter uncovers the one clue they almost dismissed completely, a simple moment hidden within the dream that may finally explain why your presence continued growing stronger in their heart instead of becoming a distant memory. One remarkable truth remained hidden until the very last memory finally returned. Don't skip. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. The person suddenly realized that the most unforgettable part of the dream was not the place, the light, or even the peaceful conversation that never needed words. The most unforgettable part was the feeling they carried after waking up. Long after the dream had ended, they still felt as though they had truly met someone important. That feeling stayed with them through every sunrise, every quiet afternoon, and every peaceful evening. It became impossible to ignore because it never faded. Instead, it quietly became stronger. They began paying attention to the smallest details around them. Every unexpected coincidence felt meaningful. Every kind conversation reminded them of the calm they experienced in the dream. Every familiar smile made them pause for just a moment longer than usual. They wondered if life was gently preparing them to understand why that dream had appeared exactly when it did. The more they reflected on it, the more they realized that unforgettable moments often arrive quietly before they reveal their full meaning. Don't skip now because the biggest realization is still waiting for you. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. One evening they closed their eyes and remembered a tiny detail they had almost forgotten. In the dream, as you slowly walked away, you looked back one final time with complete peace, as though silently saying that every meaningful meeting happens at exactly the right moment. There was no rush. There was no uncertainty. There was only confidence that the story was not ending, it was only beginning. That single memory completely transformed the way they understood everything they had experienced. From that day onward, they stopped trying to explain the dream and simply appreciated it. They discovered that not every meaningful experience needs immediate answers. Some memories are valuable because they inspire hope, patience, and quiet confidence. The dream became a beautiful reminder that certain people leave an unforgettable impression even before life fully explains why. Instead of forgetting your face, they carried the memory with gratitude, believing that every chapter of life unfolds one page at a time. Don't skip. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. Imagine waking up every morning with the quiet certainty that an extraordinary story is still unfolding. That is exactly how they felt. Every new day seemed filled with possibility. Every unexpected moment seemed capable of revealing the next piece of the mystery. They understood that the dream had not given them every answer, but it had given them something even more valuable. The courage to remain hopeful, observant, and open to meaningful moments that might arrive without warning. If this story has stayed with you from the beginning until now, remember to share it with someone who enjoys heartfelt mysteries, and subscribe so you can continue this journey as every new chapter unfolds. But don't leave yet. Don't skip. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. The final chapter brings together every hidden clue, every quiet feeling, and every unforgettable moment to reveal why this meaningful dream has continued shining brighter with every passing day.